Lembang for lunch again, and today we are having paket nasi ayam penyet. Ayam penyet. It's roast chicken. It had the spicy sambal which we put on another plate, and I can even tell by looking at it, it's extremely hot. Comes with a small salad, a little bit of a there's a little tofu there, the white rice, and this tempeh, which is kind of a tempeh goreng, which is kind of a like a fried little soy cake, I guess you could describe it. At any rate, I'm sure it's going to be good. This is a beverage. This is from what they like to call the susu lembang. It's actually a warm brewed cow's milk straight from the cow. In this case, it has a mocha flavor to it. I already tried it, and it is delicious. Well, right here we're standing what could be perhaps the world's largest koi pond. You can see the fish swimming around, and this bamboo walkway spans it. So we're standing on it right now. It's actually almost like a bamboo pontoon. And here we have a shop, or either sells or leases costumes, I don't know which. But we're here in the middle of it nonetheless, and it's giving kind of a Japanese flavor to it. Market in Lembang, Indonesia, and I wanted to show you that we're standing at a little floating shop that rents costumes and the Japanese nature, I should say. You can see there's a little girl over here and some more young women here wearing these Japanese style costumes. I'll show you the shop right here, and yes, I featured this in another video, but we came back here because most of the video taping I did was lost due to some bad editing on my part. But nonetheless, we're here to try to recapture it again. We're inside. We're right now at a floating building here that's used as a photography studio, and it's right in the middle of the lake, which is also perhaps the world's largest koi pond. We saw a whole bunch of koi earlier swimming around here, and you can see a bunch of bamboo walkway here. They're kind of bouncy. I thought they were floating as a pontoon structure. They're not. But we're also trying to escape the rain here at the moment. It's another stand here. They're giving this a Japanese theme. I don't know if you could see it, but through here, as we're trying to avoid the rain, you can see the letters Lembang Market through the window there. And that is the main concourse where the merchants I described earlier are selling everything. And there are some people in a paddle boat coming out here. You can rent, I believe, a paddle boat, a boat with actually that's like a bicycle style paddle boat, an actual boat with real paddles, just to avoid confusion. And also there's a motorized like water tram. It's a little motorized boat that tows a few others, kind of like a train towing its cars. This is to show you that the weather hasn't been too cooperative here while we've been here. But we're still going to enjoy it as best we can. There's a motorized boat tram right now. A portion of the floating market known as the Rock. And not only does it have rocks, but I wanted to show you these tall trunks of what look like petrified trees right here. These column-like rock structures, and there's some more over here. I'm just going to walk over to get a better shot. And looks like a few lower ones. I don't know if those are natural or not for stumps, but nonetheless, they're fascinating. Well, I told you this is perhaps the world's largest koi pond. There's a large school of koi there, and there's some more over there. Perhaps people are feeding them there. This also features this little island with geese on it, and just a peaceful place to come. And now I will show you the inside of the floating market. Unfortunately, it's a little dark to see some of the signs here. See the low furniture. Well, chicken wings here. Me, which is noodles. Show you the far side as well. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, I got the bananas. Okay. More koi over there. People are feeding them. Okay, and we're coming up to the end of the main concourse right here. Okay. Hey, well, we'll cross this bridge on to the other side. Well, there's also a little bit of adventure here. You got a single string suspension bridge along with a trapeze bridge you can walk across. There's also a skyline type of pulley adventure. You can go sliding across like the rainforest, as you can see right there going on, as well as there's an ATV track we're standing right above right now. Apparently you can rent a small ATV and come right through here. And well, the floating market itself, the main part is right out there. Those are the boats I showed earlier with all the merchant wares and stuff right above the, sorry, just past that roof line you see right in front of you. The floating market has a quieter side to it as well. So you can see by these bamboo chutes pouring water into this small pond. I don't know if it flows out into the main body of water. There's also koi in here as well, and has some shelters around it, as well as little standing platforms along the water's edge. These shelters are great for just sitting back, relaxing. You can eat food, or just if it does rain, just find a little shelter. Kids are for the kid and you. You also got this wooden suspension bridge that goes from this tower to, well, you can basically see the base of the end over there. There's a little track here for radio control cars that go bouncing around the course here, the obstacles. And also little children can try to catch these little floating toys here in this pond. Also a place you can play with and feed rabbits. You can see a couple over there in the distance, and this man with apparently his children having fun with a couple of rabbits right here, trying to feed him a carrot, it looks like. Found a pond where you can come up close to geese right here as they're paddling over here, probably thinking we have food, which we do not. And there's a little fountain there. And over here is a large cage with some hen houses and some chickens. You can hear the roosters crowing, perhaps, as we talk. Well, we're stopped here for a little treat here. This is surabi, a special dish actually made with egg. It can be topped with anything you want. Evie's got the traditional style right here. And this is the Bandung style I have with chicken sausage, and it looks like cheese on top. Our beverages will be coming very